Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video on 99 Nights in the Forest. And pretty much I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys the base that pretty much took me to 2,180 days, which I think it's phenomenal. But yeah, let's go ahead and just talk about it real quickly. And let's go ahead and start with the wall. So pretty much we do have a wall that stretches all the way around. And with this wall, you are going to see a total of 4 of these electric rods. These rods pretty much are just here to kind of go ahead and help me with the weather. So if I'm somewhere in the outside of kind of like in the midpoint right here or a little bit farther out, I won't get hit by the lightning, which is pretty nice. And on top of that too, we do have like a little tree barrier here just so that we can make sure that cultists go in here and get funneled inside. We also do have our booster here so we could go ahead and just run out. I didn't want to keep it inside because it didn't make sense, so I kept it outside. In here we did have a couple of traps, but unfortunately the majority of them did get kind of destroyed. And we do have 2 pathways right here to kind of go ahead and help us get to the middle. And this is another place where I would go ahead and defend and just kind of like hold off any enemies' advancements right here. We also do have our center right here, which is going to be the biggest part, the heart of the operation. And we do have our crafting bench right here that is pretty much all decked out with all these bushes and our stuff right here, because obviously I got bored. Half the map doesn't have trees, so all the trees are in here, plus the scrap. Now we're gonna go ahead and over here and look at our pretty much our pet area where all the war animals are at. We have War Alpha, War Woolly, and War Bear that are gonna be chilling in this little enclosure right here that we did make with trees, bushes. We got a little pond right here where we could go ahead and fish, and a lot of other miscellaneous stuff as well. Coming over here, we do have our map and this chest right here, the obsidian chest. I kind of put backwards, but at the end of the day, we got what we needed from it, which was going to be the armor. In here, we do have a couple of our more advanced stuff, such as our teleporter, our weather module. We also have the accelerator right here that we're going to go ahead and use. That pretty much skips the night. We do have our sundial right here. On this side, we do have our compass and our revive pod right here as well. And coming over here to the next stop, which is going to be our tree area. So believe it or not, each one of these trees contain 50 trees in them. Kind of hard to believe, but pretty much that is the gist of it. We do have an axe right here, and we do have a chainsaw in the back with a woodshed right here in case if I want to go ahead and just keep some wood in there, which I usually don't, and I just put in the machine. Over here we do have our oil refinery where we pretty much get our oil. We have coal, regular gas canisters, and all the oil that has pretty much been producing from here since like, what was it, day 1900, because I just been lazy with that. Coming over here we do have our little I guess you could say our lunch area where we make the food. We do have a auto cooker right here where we pretty much have our farms right next to it. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and take a couple bites of this. But pretty much the way that you do this, I did make a video on this, but we do have our carrots and smaller items in here, such as corn as well. Shove it in there, and it's pretty self-explanatory on how it works. You just collect the items and then you just drop them inside. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward, nothing too complicated. And due to this invention, we pretty much are able to get a steady supply of food, which you guys can see right here. We got our refrigerator over here with soups, we got some cake, and we got pumpkins right here in the back as well. Our next area is going to be our weapons depot. And pretty much over here, you guys are going to go ahead and see we have some crossbows. We have a kit right here to go ahead and upgrade our axe if we need to. We do have some flaming swords. We do have a wildfire potion. We have our ammo cache with a spear right here, guns right here, riot shield. And right here we have some bandages and some armor as well. Going to the next one over here, we do have our our little bed area for us. So we do have our 2 queen size beds right here in the back. Right here we also have like our little kickback, some mushrooms right here on the side. And if we continue to proceed over here, we do have our smaller beds for any guests that come through, with the occasional berries right here that we could go ahead and just munch on whenever we want a midnight snack. Next to that, we do have the tent area where this is where the kids pretty much stay, but they are kind of scattered throughout the map, or throughout this base, which is what I meant. And yeah, pretty much this is gonna be it. And this is the base that pretty much got me to where I was at, guys. So yeah, we do have our bio processor right here too, where I usually just put food in there, and it's a little bit laggy right now, but usually all this stuff does go inside like that. And that's pretty much it. That really does conclude it. Yeah, there's nothing really more to talk about. That's pretty much it. But yeah, guys, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. And I hope this was entertaining to you. And if you guys want to use this design, feel free to use the design. But yeah, thank you once again. And I'll see you guys on the next one.